We have completed the theory part of solution chapter in our previous video. Let us discuss some numericals from this chapter. That first one, calculate the mole fraction of ethylene glycol C2H6O2 in a solution containing 20% by mass of ethylene glycol. So what we have to calculate? Namge ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ calculate ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ the mole fraction. So first, you know what is the formula to finding the mole fraction of any solute. And one more thing is given. The solution contains 20% by mass of ethylene glycol. So in order to find the mole fraction of any solute, here ethylene glycol, so how to write the formula? How do you write the formula to find the mole fraction of ethylene glycol? So mole fraction of ethylene glycol is represented like this, X glycol, or you can write XC2H6O2. So mole fraction of ethylene glycol, here it is written, it's equal to what? It is the ratio of number of moles of ethylene glycol to total number of moles present in the solution. But in this problem, the number of moles of ethylene glycol is not given, and even the number of moles of water, it is also not given. But they have mentioned, ಏನು ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 20% by mass of ethylene glycol is present in the solution. So what do you mean by 20% by mass solution? So ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, so I already explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಇದನ್ನು. So 20% by mass means 20 gram of glycol is dissolved in 80 gram of H2O. Okay, you have 20 gram of ethylene glycol in 80 gram of H2O. So now the mass of both the solute and solvent, okay, they are obtained. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಕ್ತು? ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಮಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಾಲ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಈಗ we can find the number of moles of both solute and solvent. ಮಾಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಮೇಲೆ number of moles ನಮಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಹೇಗೆ? The number of moles is equal to mass divided by molar mass. ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. Number of moles is equal to mass of solute divided by its molar mass. Now, what is the molar mass of ethylene glycol? That you have to find. You know how to find the molar mass or molecular mass, gram molecular mass. C2H6O2. So what is the atomic mass of carbon? It is 12. 2 into 12 plus 6 into 1 plus 2 into 16. That is equal to how much? It's 62 gram per mole. Okay. So molar mass of ethylene glycol is 62. Now you substitute. Mass is how much? We have taken how much amount of glycol? 20 gram. What is this molar mass? It's 62 gram. So the number of moles of ethylene glycol present in the solution is 0.322 moles. Similarly, we can find the number of moles of water. How? We have taken 80 gram of water. So mass is known to you. What is this molar mass? 80 mass. Molar mass is 18. Sorry, it is 18 gram. Molar mass of water is 18 gram. Mass of moles of water is equal to the number of moles of water is equal to mass of water divided by its molar mass. So mass of water is 80 gram. Its molar mass is 18 gram. So number of moles of water present in the solution is 4.44 moles. Next, we know mole fraction of ethylene glycol is equal to number of moles of ethylene glycol to total number of moles. Here the number of moles of ethylene glycol, how much? It is 0.322 mole divided by total number of moles, this one plus this one. You simplify, you'll get the answer. It is 0.068 is a mole fraction of ethylene glycol. Similarly, if you want to calculate the mole fraction of water, okay, that is not asked here, but you can calculate. How? You know, x1 plus x2 is equal to 1. The sum of the mole fractions of all the components present in the solution is equal to 1. Now, how do you find the mole fraction of water? So, xH2 is equal to 1 minus 0.068, that is 0.932. It's a mole fraction of what? Water present in the solution. Or else you can use the formula. This formula can be modified. How do you write it? I'll write it here. XH2O is equal to NH2, number of moles of water divided by total number of moles present in the solution. C2H4O2. Okay, sorry, C2H6O2. It's glycol C2H6O2. So you'll get the same answer when you substitute the number of moles here. Okay, this is about the first numerical. The second one, calculate the molarity of a solution containing 5 gram of sodium hydroxide in 450 ml of solution. Okay, this type of numericals are important for 2 marks. Now, molarity. How do you calculate the molarity of any solution? You know the formula. Molarity is equal to number of moles divided by volume of solution in liter. Okay. Here solute and solvent both are given, which is a solute sodium hydroxide. 5 gram of NaOH is dissolved in 450 milliliter of solution or in water. Now, here mass is given. To find molarity, if you know the mass, that is not sufficient. We have to know the number of moles. First, let us find the number of moles. What is the formula? Already given. Number of moles is equal to mass divided by molar mass. What is the mass of NaOH in the solution? We have taken only 5 gram. So 5 gram divided by the molar mass of NaOH, it is 40 gram. So total number of moles is how much? 0.125 moles. Okay, in the solution, if you dissolve 5 gram in the solution, we are dissolving 0.9125 moles of NaOH. In terms of mass, it is 5 gram. In terms of mole, it is 0.125 moles. So we dissolve this 0.125 mole in 450 milliliter of solution. Means here we have to write it in terms of liter, because in the denominator we have written volume of solution in liter. 450 milliliter means it's how much liter? How do you write it? It's 0.450 liter. You substitute and you will get the answer 0.278 molar, or you can write 0.278 mole per liter. So this is how you find the molarity of a solution. Okay, these type of numericals will be discussed in first PU also. Okay, once you go through it, this is important. The next one, third one is about molality. How to calculate the molality of solution? Look at this. Calculate the molality of 2.5 gram of ethanoic acid in 75 gram of benzene. So we dissolved 2.5 gram of ethanoic acid in 75 gram of benzene. So molality, what's the formula to find the molality? Molality is equal to number of moles, numerator remains the same, divided by mass of solvent in kg. Again here, number of moles are not given. It's not given. What is given? The mass is given. If you know the mass, how do you find the number of moles? Again the same formula used. The moles of acetic acid is equal to mass by molar mass. Molar mass of acetic acid is 60. How do you find it? CH3COOH. There are 2 atoms of carbon. Molar mass is equal to 2 into 12 plus 3 plus 1. 4 atoms of hydrogen. 4 into 1 plus 2 atoms of oxygen. 2 into 16, that is equal to 60 gram per mole. So molar mass of acetic acid is 60 gram per mole. Now the number of moles of acetic acid in the solution is 0.0417 moles. Next, mass of benzene is how much? 75 gram. But in the denominator, what if we have written mass of solvent in kg? 75 gram means it's 75 and 10 to the power of minus 3 kg. You convert gram into kgs, because in the denominator we have kg, mass of solvent in kg. Now you substitute the number of moles and mass of solvent in kg, you will get the answer, that is 0.056 mole per kg. Okay.